They made sure that some of the
Are you going to
potential
join our
employees
game or
would
what?
remember this interview for the rest of their lives.
Our host,
How
so
did they do it? Oh, it's very simple. They decided to show off their high-quality TV displays. The workers replaced a window with such display and showed a recording of a falling meteor. The reaction of the people was priceless. The streets of London always witness some exciting things. Sometimes pedestrians are attacked by tigers, sometimes a tentacle emerges from the
What are they
sewers,
doing?
and sometimes a burning meteor falls from the sky. Wait a minute, nothing like this actually happened in London. This is just another prank, this time organized by Pepsi. A couple of years ago, the bus stops on Oxford Street were changed. The ordinary glass was replaced with a special screen, which showed unbelievable augmented reality. Have you ever thought what you would do if one day a zombie apocalypse happened? No? Well, you are lucky you don't think about that stuff, because something tells us when people came home after this particular prank, they designed the detailed plan of action, just in case. Imagine experiencing something like this. A prank called Put Zombies Back was pulled off several years ago in New York. You won't guess what was the reason behind such a large-scale prank, but we'll tell you. The prank was a result of an argument between two companies, Dish, the television operator, and the AMC channel, the one that makes TV shows about zombies. The companies didn't agree on a particular scene, and Dish decided to show AMC that there's no place for zombies in New York. We do not know who makes advertising pranks in LG, but he definitely deserves a raise, or at least a bonus, because he obviously does his job well. This is another ad showing off LG's TV sets. And again, everything went out of control. The ad campaign was named So Real It's Scary. And looking at the reaction of these unfortunate people, you understand the name is appropriate. An unsuspecting person enters the elevator, presses a button, sighs, relaxes, prepares to wait, and then the floor crumbles under his feet. Scary. We would not like to be pranked this way. When world-famous companies like Paramount Pictures decide to advertise a new movie, sometimes their employees come up with, let's say, very original ideas. As a result, they turn into very funny and amusing pranks. And of course, one wouldn't want to become a target of these pranks. Remember the horror movie The Ring? It was released in 2002, and a scary girl crawling out of the TV became a real icon. The success of the movie was so great that even people who did not see it recognized the girl. In 2017, before the release of the movie Rings, they decided to remind people about fear.
Oh my god.
We cannot say whether the movie was good, you should decide for yourself. But the prank victims didn't even need to buy tickets for the movie in order to get scared. A job interview again, but this time it is completely different. Usually, when you come to a job interview, you expect it to be pretty stressful. However, no one, absolutely no one was ready for this position.
Interviews over the camera before?
No.
Let me tell you a little bit about the job to get started with. It's not just a job, it's sort of probably the most important job. The title that we have going right now is Director of Operations, but it's really kind of so much more than that. Responsibilities and requirements are really quite extensive. First category for the requirements would be mobility. This job requires that you must be able to work standing up most or really all of the time, constantly on your feet, constantly bending over, constantly exerting yourself, a high level of stamina.
For how many hours?
135 hours to unlimited hours a week. It's basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I'm sure you'll have a chance from time to time to maybe just sit down here and there, yeah?
You mean like a break?
Yeah.
No, there are no breaks available.
Is that even legal?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Many of you might have guessed what kind of job they refer to. If you have, congrats, you are indeed smart. If not, no worries. Let's listen some more.
No lunch.
You can have
or-
lunch, but only when the associate is done eating their lunch. Now, this position requires excellent negotiation and interpersonal skill. We're really looking for someone that might have a degree in medicine, in finance, and the culinary arts. The associate needs constant attention. Sometimes they have to stay up with an associate throughout the night. Being able to work in a chaotic environment, if you had a life, we'd ask you to sort of give that life up. No vacations. In fact, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and holidays, the workload is going to go up with the
The applicants are confused. They say it's some kind of a twisted joke. They wonder if there's even time to sleep, and then they hear some more requirements.
365 days a year?
Yes.
No, that's inhumane.
Also, let's cover the salary. The position is going to pay absolutely nothing.
Excuse me?
No. Nobody's doing that for free.
Yeah,
You're
pro
crazy.
bono, completely for free.
No.
What if I told you there's someone that actually currently holds this position right now? Billions of people, actually.
Who?
Moms.
This prank was pulled by the company Card Store in order to remind us all how much mothers do for their children. All the applicants were deeply moved and said that they now think about their mothers and how much time and effort they put into their upbringing. We hope that after this prank, you will also remember your mother, hug her, or at least call and tell her how much you love her. Try to imagine yourself in the situation we described. You are sitting at the airport, getting ready for departure, and suddenly you realize that you are a dangerous, wanted criminal. You are certain you have not done anything wrong, but everyone around you thinks otherwise. Can you imagine something like this? No? Well, in that case, let's look at the people who happened to get into this situation.